All right, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you. Welcome to our first semi-final match of the Swaminarayan Pro20 2022. We have the Hariom Titans take on the Mahadev Strikers in this first semi-final. Joining us here is the captain, Rakep Patel. Joining us is also Captain Sachin Budia, and also former Indian player C.H. Shah as our dignitary for the toss tonight in the semi-final. All right, we have Mahadev Strikers captain Rakep Patel calling. Tails is the call. Tails it is. What are we going to do tonight, Rakep? All right, Mahadev Strikers are going to bat first. What strategies are going to come in with this match today in your first semi-final after coming in 4 games in a row in 5 days? Any new changes for your team in this semi-final? All right, Rakep, we wish you the best of luck in batting first. Over here, we have Sachin Budia, the captain of the Hariom Titans. How do you feel about the toss? What would you have opted to do if you won the toss? All right, same option, not the result you wanted. Any changes are we seeing for Hariom Titans? All right, great. Now you know your opponent has had not much rest. Any strategy changes for this semi-final? All right, gentlemen, captains, best of luck. Thank you so much. You're here at the semi-final number 1 between the Hariom Titans and the Mahadev Strikers semi-final. Ladies and gentlemen, as the two captains shake hands, we are having our semi-final at 7:15 sharp between the Hariom Titans and the Mahadev Strikers for the Swaminarayan Pro20 semi-final number 1. Mahadev Strikers have won the toss and elected to bat. Ladies and gentlemen, you're here for the Swaminarayan Pro20 2022.
Tuk, tuk, tuk. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the Swaminarayan Pro20 at the Shree Cutch Patel Samaj grounds in Nairobi. And yes, we started with 6 teams. If you are left with 4, it's the big one tonight. It's the first semi-final between the Hariom Titans and the Mahadev Strikers. News earlier on from the middle was Rakeb called for the toss, won it and has elected to bat first. Joining me in the com box is Jamil Alibai from Radio 44 as we bring you this coverage live on the YouTube channel of the Swaminarayan Pro20.
Oh, this is big, Mitesh. What a showdown we have here for the Swaminarayan Pro20. The final 4, as you mentioned. And tonight, we've had a team that's played and going to play 4 in 5 days. That's Mahadev Strikers playing yesterday, back-to-back on Sunday and Monday as well, and one on Wednesday. Tonight, they are facing the Hariom Titans in a semi-final clash that's kept Hariom Titans at the top of the table throughout this campaign, and they've been just giving consistent performances in this tournament. Will there be an upset, Mitesh, today? We've already seen a big one in the ICC T20 World Cup.
That was not an upset. India were given a hammering. There was no upset there. I don't think there's any upsets or underdogs now in at the semi-final stage. All the 4 teams are deserving to be part of the last 4. So it's a whole new ball game from now on. And it's what matters is what happens tonight, how each team goes ahead to execute with both with the ball and the bat. And as like we may say, let the best team win.
Absolutely. Tonight it's going to be a performance from either side that's going to be the best team, and hopefully that team will win tonight. It's the consistent Hariom Titans taking on the relentless Mahadev Strikers in semi-final number 1 here at the Swaminarayan Pro20. And we have the Strikers at the crease facing the bowling attack of the Hariom Titans here tonight. First ball.
And straight away, it's
4.
driven down the mid-on boundary. Clears the captain at the 30-yard circle, races down to the boundary. We are off and away into the semi-finals.
That was some cricketing classy shot from Pushkar. Or was it Chirag? That's Chirag who opens his account there. How about that for a shot from Chiggy as he has on his back? And Gerard here off to a boundary start.
A big game tonight, and I rightly so agreed with the captain there, electing to bat first, because it's such occasions you want to ensure that you put up some big scores, and then the scoreboard pressure plays its part later on during the chase.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And, you know, Mitesh, these 2 teams have really, fought hard during this campaign. And Mahadev more so has lived on the edge of matches, where they came very close to winning games just by runs, a few wickets. But how about that for resilience? 4 matches, 5 days.
Absolutely, the boys have stood up quite strong against everything that's thrown at them.
That's crunched for a
Shot.
boundary.
That was shot wide outside off stump. Smashes it towards the cover region boundary. And Gerald has had a mixed start. Yeah, so you were saying 4 games in 5 games in 5 days, pretty much for the strikers. Yeah, we saw the game on Monday took a toll on them, and then suddenly they bounced back yesterday. We just hope that the the team is not caught on off guard, especially with
That's
the
caught
fatigue.
behind, but it's still going to trickle away. They still get a single. Umpire is going to signal a run over there. Oh, that was a huge blow there for Hariom Titans. And I think it's getting better for them with the more matches they play, the Mahadev Strikers, because they're warmed up. Do you think it's easy? 40 overs, 4 times? I mean, it's definitely not easy, but it's not that bad, is it? As a
I just feel that sometimes the youngsters are not yet used to playing many matches in such a short time period. But yes, this is actually encouraging them and training them on how it is done at the international circuit. So the only way from here for the for players of both sides, for that matter, is just upward and onwards. A lot of learning from there on. And at the end of the first over, Mahadev strikers are 10 runs for no loss.
you know, Hariom Titans is just one of those teams that you feel it's discipline and disco. Have fun, but also be disciplined. You know, with the likes of Dwayne's mood and, discipline issues, he is very strict about the game. And he does not like to be messed with in terms of his mojo, which he's now coming to bowl. He's first over the semi-final. Wide is the call. So in terms of discipline, yes, Hariom Titans have it. But in terms of having a good time, you know, the likes of Dev Patel, the likes of Sachin Budia having that kind of senior role, but a younger professional. And I would say that Hariom Titans have really enjoyed this campaign. Oh, that was way off. Wide called again. And now this just ends up putting more frustration on the back of the head. Dr. Smith needs to get a checkup. The Yeah, just a single they picked up, but don't you think it's part of his strategy? Dwayne Smith giving those kind of deliveries, first two wides. And you've seen this a lot of times when the bowler comes in the first over, gets a wide second ball wicket. You know, I would disagree to that. Wides are definitely part of a strategy in a way to get nicked and caught behind sometimes. Yeah, but it's the part of the plan, right? You bowl in that direction for them to push for the nick and you get caught out. Absolutely, and if it's not connected, oh, that was going straight for the wickets. Yeah, that was a good run. Risky one there. Good tight fielding from Hariom Titans. They've maintained and try to limit the runs here in the second over. But as you mentioned, yeah, the 2 extras is going to cost you. Obviously, can't be part of your strategy. But what can Chirag and Pushkar here do? With free runs coming their way as well as the power play in their favor at the moment.
Well glided down the third man region. Crowd is starting to build up right now around the boundary line.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're joining us, make sure you come down to the Nairobi West Shree Patel Samaj, by now you know, International Stadium. And we are here for the Swaminarayan Pro20 semi-final number 1. Incoming here bowling is Dr. Smith. And wow, that was wild.
What a delivery there by Smith. That is just taken off like a tennis ball bounce.
Umpire signals 1 bouncer of the over, and pretty high one.
A bouncer slight, very close to the body there is always going to be difficult for any batsman to put it away. Chances of it being taking off your top edge.
That finds the edge of the bat as well. Also finds a fielder. Just a single maintained there. And that will wrap up the second over. The Mahadev strikers are at 16 for no loss. Pushkar on 3, Chirag on 11. Chirag coming in here for his second spell. I would want to ask you something, Mitesh, if you would want to see Dwayne Smith, IPL or West Indies colours? No, of course not now, but where did you enjoy watching him? It didn't really get off for him. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Like, Dwayne Smith is one of those all-round players that all these young players like Gerard is looking up to. Oh, that's bowled him! He's gone! That is Pushkar Sharma walking back to the dressing room. It's the first wicket of the innings. And how about that for a wicket? Look at the stumps uprooted, flying in the sky, Mitesh.
Absolutely brilliant. Wow, Gerard has just bowled a gem of a delivery there. Look at that ball.
Oh my. Wow. How about that for a delivery from his first over being hit for a good 10 runs. And his second spell coming in with a wicket in the second ball. How about that from Gerard? An incoming batsman here, Krishna, for the Mahadev strikers. And he's been the change for them in this semi-final number 1. Will he be up for the task?
The Hariam Titans look quite pumped. Smith a bit vocal in the field setup, ensuring that all fielders are positioned well, angles are well covered off.
Oh, this is good confidence here for Gerard as he comes in to play a ball against the new batsman. Dot ball.
What a blow that was for Mahadev strikers.
Yeah, Pushkar was looking for his rhythm. Didn't get it right. Chirag, however, got his delivery spot on. And as you could see, the flying bails and stumps. He's picked up his first for Hariom Titans. Oh, that not might be his last. That's just gone by Dr. Smith and it's run towards the boundary. It's 4 runs for Krishna. And how about that for a close edge? Dwayne was all the way there. It's just nicked the bat. Reaches out towards Dr. Smith. Couldn't get there in time, but races towards the boundary. It's the first one for Krishna. Chirag picks up a wicket, but also picks up a boundary in this over. What comes next? He's still got 2 more deliveries. That same gap that he's found. And a little bit of a misfield. Calls for the second, they still maintain it.
Gerald has been brilliant so far in this over. Despite going for that boundary, he knows very well the line was very good on that delivery. Almost got the edge, but it looked like Krishna actually played that ball with intention. And as we talk, there's been a slight change in field. Smith is out of the slip there and playing at a silly cover. And a very good call by Chirag there.
Yeah, look at all the players piling up there in front of the batsman. It's like a hunt that they're going for.
Yeah, look, I think and at the end of the third over, Mahadev strikers are 23 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Batsmen at the crease, Krishna and Chirag Sisodia.
After 3 overs, we have the Mahadev strikers at 23 runs for the loss of 1. Incoming batsman is Krishna. And Chirag is at the crease with 13. Incoming bowler for the Hariom Titans is Mitesh.
Coming in from the Mosque end. Oh, well clipped off his leg stumps there by Chirag. Brilliantly sent back to the deep cover region boundary.
Oh, that's
Easy
some
pickings.
great class there coming off Chiggy. How about that for a shot?
Just clipped off his leg pads there.
Races towards the boundary. 4 big runs for the Mahadev strikers. Mitesh, I'm telling you, they're in the mood. The last few games have been batting practice for them. So right now, they're in good shape. How about that for
once
another
again,
one?
clipped over the same region. And this will run down the same boundary. It looks like quite easy pickings for Chirag at the moment.
And expensive from you.
My namesake Mitesh bowling for Hariom Titans. Struggling to find the right length. And yes, he immediately had a change in field position.
Oh, look at that.
Player goes down to the square leg boundary. Deep leg comes in.
Clips it over, races towards the boundary. How about that for a cricketing shot from Chirag? What can Mitesh do different now? Oh, glided and guided towards the boundary. And they pick up 2 runs. Great, great work here from the Mahadev strikers. And I think that's their strategy from now on.
Yeah,
He's looking great, Chirag, huh?
Brilliant play there. You know, he stepped out just to negotiate against any swing in offerings. So the step out really helped him, and yeah, played it well, easy. The captain of the Titans had a slight fumble, which allowed them to come back for 2 runs.
Yeah, Mahadev strikers on 33 for the loss of 1 after 3.3. Chirag on 23. And Mitesh, we're looking at a projected score of 189 runs. Will we see it tonight?
Let's hope that Mahadev strikers carry on with the same rate.
Much better delivery there from Mitesh.
Mind you, after the power play ends, there will not be any field restrictions. So the one thing that's into the batsman's mind right now is if they get the ball into the gaps, they know it's racing down straight to the boundary.
And racing
Yep,
to the
and
boundary.
that is
It
what I
is
said.
absolutely crunched over there, Mitesh. What about that for a shot from the man in the middle, Chirag, who gets 31 runs under his sheet. And that was a slap in the face across the ball.
Oh, what a brilliant shot that was. Shot outside the wide line, off stump line. And yes, and straight to the cover boundary.
He is walking out of that crease, I tell you. Oh,
Is
that's
it
nicked over.
that? Yes, fortune favors the brave there. It's gone raced down to the third man boundary. And what an expensive over for the Titans is. This is turning out to be that they've scored 18 runs in the fourth over. Mahadev strikers are 41 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
I thought 31 was the correct score, but I guess after that back-to-back boundary, it is the correct score. How about that for the scoreboard? 4-4-2-0-4-4. 4 numbers out here. And birds flying for you to see here at the Swaminarayan Pro20. If you're just joining us, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video to share that you're sitting at home supporting either the Mahadev Strikers or the Hariom Titans, as well as the Swaminarayan Pro20. Share the link with your friends and your family. They could be enjoying this international-esque cricket here in Nairobi West.
Gerard back into the attack. Krishna definitely wanting to play a good supporting role for Chirag. Will settle for a single there. And why not? When Chirag is in such blistering form, let's ensure he keeps bulk of the strike.
Absolutely. I think we saw today Hardik Pandya put a great performance for India, and he did it at the cost of a wicket just to keep strike. And absolutely, at this point, you have to get the big man facing the deliveries, and he's enjoying it against Gerard. Second delivery of this ball. We still haven't gotten to see Tisara Pereira, Captain Rakesh Patel, and most likely these will be the next 2 men to walk out if a couple of wickets fall down here for the Hariom Titans. So far this game is looking balanced for you, don't you think? Ooh! Wow! How about that for a shot? Off the shoulder, like you mentioned, in the tennis court. Takes ease off the strike and puts Krishna back on. And this might change things on the field as well. So yeah, I think you're right. This could be in favor of the strikers at this point. And they're looking great so far. As you can see, a projected score of 200 will not hurt them at all. In fact, it will be a huge ask for the Hariom Titans. Yeah, Gerard coming in here with his third over and proving to be a bit expensive, but he has maintained well. Well, he needs to make sure this final ball is one filled with pressure as we wrap up the power play in the final over coming to come. Oh no! That is not That is not what they needed right now, Mitesh. This is going to be a 4. What a shot. Finds the gap there. Risks it all. Swings the bat. Expensive from Gerard. That wraps up the 5th over here. Mahadev strikers on 53 for the loss of 1 after 5 overs. Chirag on a cool 40 runs. Krishna with 7. And how about that for a shot to wrap up the over?
At the end of 5 overs, Mahadev strikers 53 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
At the end of 5 overs, Mahadev strikers at 53 for the loss of 1. Chirag on 40. And Krishna on 7 runs.
Yeah,
Coming to ball is Dave Patel for the Hariom Titans. All right, great interaction here for the 6th over to wrap up the power play. And this man has been an all-rounding performer for the Hariom Titans. And I think most of the reason behind them staying at the top of the table is consistent performances from a man like him, the spinner, Dave Patel.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, spinners will automatically reduce the rate at which the runs have come so far. The strikers have been scoring them at over 10.5 runs an over, and at quite ease. You know, they have not had to take any risky shots. Oh, Krishna trying to play the cut there. Yeah, Jay has had a very good tournament so far. Good left-handed bowler. Some sort of double appeal there. Umpire was clearly not interested in that.
Oh, this is great bowling.
Krishna is just trying to make sure he gets ball to bat and gets off the strike.
Chirag is just watching. When he gets on strike, he wants to do damage. And now he comes on strike with that single. Will he be able to take on Day and his spinning abilities here? Will he be able to read the googly? Chigi has a few fans that are calling out for the ball to be hit over into their arms.
Change of field there again. Long off, boundary fully protected now.
Here is Chirag, 10 short of a half century.
Oh,
now
that's
make
over
that
cover
4.
there. And it's going straight over the boundary for another half dozen.
It's a maximum 6 there from Chirag. He brings up 46 runs, just 4 short of his half century. And how about this for a cracker? As soon as you left the bat, you knew. And in comes the new ball as you expect this entire tournament when the ball goes flying towards that side. Oh, Day has been so great in this over, but as soon as Chirag gets the strike, that's what he can do. Up, over, and into the stands. Ooh.
Wow.
That's a good comeback there from Day.
Chirag has almost scored over 75% of the team's run so far.
Yeah, we'll have to look at the top of the table in terms of run makers.
Yeah, down the ground. Will settle for one there. He'll keep the strike, and that brings us to the end of the first power play.
All right, Mitesh. Power play is up. And here we are at the pivotal point of our semi-final number 1 between the Mahadev Strikers and the Hariom Titans. 61 for the loss of 1. Chirag closing into his half century. This is quite a cricketing match, and you can see everybody's getting comfortable.
Well played. Yes, absolutely. Chirag has had a very good start to this innings. And as a result, strikers are actually flying right now with 62 of 6.1, striking at almost 10 runs an over. And what's best about this is they have done this scoring without any risk-taking shots.
That's up and over. It's probably going to land in no man's land.
Oh, it's just, yep. They'll come back for a slight fumble by Jay there. It was always going to be a safe shot there. The cover player was inside the 30-yard circle. Yep, look at that. Sumit loading once again. And a brilliant call there. Batsmen's in their prime right now. The calling has been very clear so far.
Now, Mitesh, the man at the crease right now, Chirag, on 48 runs. That's the most highest score he's made in this campaign. Will it change here?
Yes, and that's will definitely change. I think he's right now playing a very sensible knock here. He knew when to go attack the bowlers, and he did it so rightfully in the power play. And now he knows, because it's quite a lot of gaps within the ground right now. Take the singles that are being offered, and then take advantage of the loose deliveries. Oh, unfortunate bounce right in front of Smith as he went to collect. Oh, there seems to be a mix-up there, and eventually, oh God, that is
what?
That is
what
so
has just happened here?
Uneventful. That's gone for an overthrow, 4 runs.
What
where
has
they were
just happened
settling,
here?
where they were going to settle for 1 run.
The ball has been hit. Dwayne Smith gets the ball, but no, he misses it. Player gets to the ball, picks up the ball, and overthrows it, missing everyone and everything, and the ball runs for 4 runs. And Chirag still doesn't have his half century, Mitesh. It's all happening here in the first semi-final.
Yeah, all those runs were given to, obviously given to Krishna. Not it. And the strikers have had a brilliant start so far. Batsman scoring at free, no risk-taking shots. Look at that. You rarely get to see a 5 in the scoreboard, but it's well decorated right now.
Yeah, the snacks are out. Families are out here with their kids. They're here to see the semi-finals of the Swaminarayan Pro20 2020-22. Oh, those are too many numbers. And how about this for action that we've seen here? Chirag on 49 runs, who is going to be facing the new bowler,
Azaz
Kotaria.
Can Azad deliver that wicket that the Titans require so desperately right now? They need to put some brakes on this run rate.
Smiles everywhere, all around the Swaminarayan Shree Patel International Stadium at the Swaminarayan Pro20. All right, we are now getting into our 8th over. Run rate is looking at 10 and over.
Yeah, Krishna played this very wisely there.
And still, after 3 overs of being at 48, here comes Chirag to make his best score for the Mahadev strikers so far in this campaign.
His best score?
Yes, his own best score, absolutely. And Here is Chirag Sisodia. And Ezaz Kotaria, who's already got 100 and more in this campaign. And he's definitely going to be one of those players looking to be
straight to the cover region, cover player there. Chirag feels he's missed out on a boundary there. Any side of that player, any side of the cover player there, it was racing down to the boundary.
So Ezaz Kotaria in this innings, Mitesh, needs 23 runs or more to be the top scorer.
And well played, young man Chirag. An absolute spot on.
Chirag Sisodia with a half century takes a knee and takes that amazing knock of 50 runs just coming off 30 balls. How about that for a performance from Chirag Sisodia? Take a bow for the Mahadev strikers.
Short ball over cover region, might just race down. Short cut shot there for 2. Krishna now trying to open his muscles up. He's also playing decently, 19 of 13. Played a brilliant supporting role so far to Chirag, who has been on fine touch so far.
Now it's permission granted to go for the biggies. But sensible cricket at the same time there from Mahadev strikers. Come back for the second. They do come back for the second. It's 2 more runs picked up.
Oh, pressure is on the Titans right now on the field. They are not collecting the ball clean. They're desperately looking for a wicket. And misfields are never going to help that cause.
Yeah, that's something you have to take into note, is that the Mahadev strikers have come into 4 games in 5 days. And that probably gives them an edge in terms of having the ability to get into the games faster.
Yeah, the momentum seems to be on their end. The Titans rested well over 4 days. Yes, they did brilliantly in the group stages and made sure that they qualify at ease. Oh, that had a very bad bounce as it approached to the square.
That's a great over there. That brings up the 8th over, 78 for the loss of 1. Chirag on 50, Krishna on 22. So far, the strategy is working. Get the fans and the families out so we can make a good run rate here in this match for the Mahadev strikers. As you can see, we have a few pundits there sharing their cricketing knowledge on how this game should be going. Not the pundit you were thinking about, Mitesh. The pundits for the game. Nobody moved. Nobody moved. Oh, that was just off the sound of the bat, you could tell. It was flying towards the boundary. And Sumit Halai has been crunched for a boundary in his first ball of the 9th over.
That made a very good sound off the bat. Oh. Krishna a bit greedy there.
Sumit getting his line and length back into, a position that he would like. And he's had a good tournament as well, this young man. Picking up wickets, all important wickets, first ball delivery outs. So he's got it. Just needs to get it right now. Finds the gap.
That is such a good timing there.
But finds the fielder on the
And
boundary.
yes, Krishna has
no.
called for the second run. Oh, what a run. What a run there.
Don't you
He
think
knew
the keeper should have gone for the wickets there?
it was a very tight call there, but I think from the way he set off for the second, he looked quite confident there. There's a slight fumble there, and that's what allowed the batsmen to come back.
Oh, good running like you mentioned. Oh, that's up. That's off the pads though, so out will not be called.
Oh, false excitement there amongst the fans.
He's been doing some damage to Krishna, and that's why he's been brought into the side for this semi-final. He's got 2 more deliveries to face from Halai. That's one of them. Finds the gap. It's going to race towards the boundary, but just finds Dey Patel of the Hariom Titans on the boundary, so they just pick up a single, putting Chirag back on strike. Still stagnant on his half-century.
What a brilliant partnership these two are. They are ensuring that they prepare a very good platform, so that the later coming batsmen have something
that's
to bowl
nicked
at.
over for 4 runs. How about that for class and prowess from Chirag? And he wraps up the over with a boundary, bringing their score to 89 for the loss of 1 after 9 overs. Huge, important boundary there in that over. And how about this from Chirag?
They've got yet the big names well in the dugout yet.
After 9 overs, Mahadev strikers on 89 for the loss of 1. Chirag on 54. And Krishna on 29. Are you watching with us? Yes, you are watching with us. Hello from the Shree Cutch Patel Samaj grounds. Young, small, old, everybody's here to enjoy this one.
Oh, it's a carnival out here, and now that we have 2 more games after tonight, it's just going to bring and pull more crowds here and there. Jignesh brought into the attack. Perhaps some change of luck that is needed now.
Oh, that's
Oh,
up.
that's full toss.
And caught.
And can you believe that? Can you believe his luck there? Krishna cannot have put that ball in that position. He had the options available.
Oh,
to put
that's
the ball
hit,
anywhere.
but caught as well. And that was going to be called no ball, don't you think?
No ball there. It was a right decision there. But he's just sent it straight to the bowler's hand on a full toss. Well played, Krishna, for a good knock.
Jignesh with his first ball of his innings here and picks up a wicket for the Hariom Titans. A well-important wicket here that was needed for the Hariom Titans. And that's the second one in the first ball of the 10th over, Mitesh. This is very, very big for the Hariom Titans. But who might just walk out for the Mahadev strikers might be bigger.
Well played. Well supporting role played by Krishna there. And yes, the batsman walking in is none other than who is travelled all the way from Sri Lanka, Tishara Pereira.
TP, number 1, on his back. And in walks in for the Mahadev strikers. Looking here to continue with the current run rate and maybe even top up a little bit more for the Mahadev strikers. He has Chirag Sisodia now batting alongside him. Mitesh, is this going to be a carnival off and on the pitch tonight?
Well, I really want to see TP go hard and score big. But having said that, yes, he wants to first make sure he gets to see how the pitch is behaving, how what the ball is doing. But yes, everyone here is excited to see how TP goes about with his business tonight. And that wicket definitely will give that much needed boost to the fielding side.
Hariom Titans pick up their second wicket. They pick up Krishna on 29 runs. Incoming batsman Tisara Pereira for the Mahadev Strikers.
Once again, Jignesh has bowled a full toss, and this time just goes for one. He's bowled two full toss with two different outcomes at the end.
Yeah, I think the bowlers have stepped up their game here, and I think the fielders should step up their game. They can't be the small fumbles here and on the boundary especially. That's another one hit towards the boundary, but Sachin Budia, the captain, is there. They pick up a single, and Tisara Pereira is now facing his second ball. He's off the mark, and we are going to hope only to see more from him tonight.
Oh, wild miss at that, and everyone has missed it. Races down to the vacant third man boundary.
And the Mahadev Strikers welcome that ball with open arms as they pick up a boundary of that Jignesh Halai ball. Did he get bat to it? No bat to it. Umpire calls it as byes. Is there another 4-by? Yes, that's 4 byes.
Down the long on boundary. Easy picking there.
I think Sachin Budia is paying attention to the commentary now.
Somewhat a successful over for Jignesh there.
Yep.
Just going for 3 runs so far.
Will he end it the same way he started? Ooh, big shout there. Not convincing.
Chirag went to have a wild slog sweep at that delivery.
After 10 overs, the Mahadev Strikers on 96 for the loss of 2. Chirag on 55, Tisara Pereira on 2, and it's most likely going to be drinks. After 10 overs, Mahadev Strikers on 96 for the loss of 2. Chirag Sisodia on 55, Tisara Pereira on 2. And after the midway point, we're going to see Dwayne Smith coming to bowl for the Hariom Titans.
Smith has changed his bowling side now, coming from the school end. And this would be a very fascinating battle to watch. We've seen it various times on the international circuit. And tonight we see it at the Pro20 live here at the Shree Cutch Patel Samaj grounds in Nairobi. Dwayne Smith bowling to the Sri Lankan Tisara Pereira.
Oh, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm watching this live, and this is why we are entertaining you for the Swaminarayan Pro20, because we can see this clash. Dr. Smith, TP, here we go.
Good start by Smith there.
He's enjoyed this campaign, don't you think? Not getting off the mark in terms of batting, but generally speaking.
He had a good inning. In the last inning we played, he's got a 40 off just 18 deliveries. That was what the team required, and he was brilliant in that innings.
TP
Slashed
up and over.
hard to the third man. Oh!
Yeah, great fielding
He's
there.
fielded that. Smith a bit showing signs of unhappiness there. He thought the player could have gone for the catch.
That's got a huge, huge slap over. Racing towards the fielder.
Yeah.
That bounce, though, got him tricky. But he recovered well, saving 3 runs there.
Always difficult to adjust a ball that is just dipping right in front of you.
Bouncer.
Short ball to Tisara Pereira. Oh, this battle is just getting more fascinating now.
That was a huge bouncer. TP is a tall man. Tennis shot slapped back. There we go. That's up and over.
It will land just in between the players there, and Pereira quite happy with the single.
Great bowling here from Dr. Smith. The slower delivery there takes the pace off the ball. Otherwise, it was flying towards us here in the combox. There you go. Didn't middle it. That's the difference between the slaps of sixes that we get from TP.
And for the last couple of overs, it looks like Chirag has just gone off the radar in terms of playing those big shots.
100 up for the Mahadev strikers. Yeah, maybe TP is not in the mood, but everybody else is. It's up in the air. Oh, that is so unlucky.
Pereira, Tishara Pereira almost had his heart in his mouth right now.
That's 4 runs, though, to his name, because the fielder almost got there. Up, over. That was Gerard coming in. Oh, so unlucky.
Oh.
Great effort. He should have rather focused on defending the runs than taking the catch. But great effort there. Dr. Smith wraps up the over there, bringing us to the 11th over. And the Mahadev strikers are at 104 for the loss of 2. With 8. Incoming bowler for the Horion Titans is Jignesh. Jignesh back in the attack and sent packing.
Sent back straight over the bowler's head for a 6. Oh, did I say Chirag was off radar?
Yes, he was, but he's not now. He's back in the radar there, Mitesh.
He's striking them so clean.
Poor strategy there from Jignesh, thinking the full toss would trick Chirag, but no way you can trick this man right now. 63 runs. Oh, make that 69. Oh, is he caught? He's caught. Oh, no.
Oh, Chirag has just found the fielder.
Steps out, looks for the biggie. Fielder in the right place. And how about that for a catch? Oh, no.
Well played.
How about that for a performance there from Chirag Sisodia?
What a knock by Chirag there. And an absolute pitch of a spell. This is turning out to be for Jignesh there. His second wicket. And in comes the captain joining in Tishara Pereira. These two now.
Oh, listen to the crowd, Mitesh. They're happy that there's a duo on the pitch that's going to be Tishara Pereira and Rakeb Patel. As you can see walk in. And they're also applauding a great innings there from Chirag Sisodia. What a knock for the Mahadev strikers. He's made the difference tonight.
Absolutely. Chirag has set a very good platform for both Pereira and Rakeb right now to ensure that one of them goes big and goes very big from here on. And we could be staring down at a 200 here.
Oh, this is going to be a crucial point in the match, where now the Mahadev strikers at 110 for the loss of 3 in their 12 where they have the likes of bowling.
Maybe precisely, Titans perhaps might just get this opportunity to slow down the scoring rate. Pereira is relatively new in the crease.
Score still looking good in terms of their projected one, 192.
I think if one of these batsmen sticks till the 20th over, we are looking down to a 200 possibility as well.
The 20th over is not so far away. Just 8 overs away. That's a reverse try, but it's a wide called.
Oh,
That's gone between the legs.
good comeback by Jignesh after that extra delivery.
Well, this is the kind of captain you would want on your team. He's playing 4 games in a row in the last 5 days. This one being the 4th and on the 5th day. And you also realize that, Mitesh, and this comes as no surprise, him playing for the Kenyan cricket team on Tuesday next week. He will be off to Rwanda for their tour.
And what was so amazing is to see the squad that was announced today afternoon. Bar one player, all the other players are in part of the Swaminarayan Pro20.
Yep, and they're all participating in this one for a good cause, of course. All the donations and pledges go towards the Shree Swaminarayan Hospital, aiming to get more than 200 operations done for a good cause. And that's why you have all of these talents here, plus the Kenyan international cricket team, part of this tournament with other international players, and they will have another tour to Rwanda for their national duties back into the cricketing action.
After 12 overs, the Mahadev strikers had 113 runs for the loss of 3. Tisara Pereira facing Ezaz Kotari out 8 runs, and Rakesh Patel also there for the Mahadev strikers.
And they are flying. If he middles it, yes. If he gets the bat right and if he gets the timing right, yeah, forget about that ball. It's not coming back. But great efforts and appreciation towards the bowlers who have maintained such a guy. And not just him. All the international cricketers that we've seen here at the Swaminarayan Pro20, they have been given a huge task from the bowlers and the local talent that we have here in Kenya. Oh, great delivery, putting the captain in a tough position, as Bhargav calls it, the block hole. Manages to source a single out of there. What's happening with the fingers today, Mitesh? Oh, that's 4 runs to Tisara Pereira. The power, the sheer power on that one. Hey, this was crunched. Umpire, watch out. Fielder, watch out. Audience, watch out. Yeah, Azaz not happy with that and definitely wants the field tighter now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You will not even need a feeler for that one. That's a maximum 6. How about that for a shot? It's gone the full length. Tisara Pereira showcasing a firecracker of a shot here. at the Shree Cutch Patel Samaj. Watch out there, fans. One might knock you, and we've still got a ball left in this one. That's up and over. What an over there, Mitesh, from the Sara Pereira. He was smacking them left, right, and center. Maximum and boundaries he's getting. Here he is again. And now it's another one. It's gone for a 6. A huge one.
Wow, Tishara Pereira clearly now is into gear 6 now of his innings. And that has just, without any power, just an extension of his arms, sailed over the boundary for half a dozen.
Mind games here. Jignesh conceding that boundary in the last over. Now he faces Tisara Pereira. And that's what he can do to him.
It's gone. It's raced down to the boundary there. Pereira is in no mood of slowing down here. He sees an opportunity. He's ready to pounce on it. And those others ready to pounce on it are the spectators, ready to pounce on the ball crossing to the boundary.
That was crunched there. Oh, back-to-back boundaries here from TP. And they're still setting the field in a way to contain this man. Will he be able to? I doubt it.
Could come back for 2 there. Sent back by Rakep. Perhaps maybe Rakesh also wants to join the act.
I think Rakep Patel is thinking, at this rate, the way we're going, we're looking good. We don't need to force things. We don't need to risk anything. Jignesh here on a task. Oh, that's crunched by the keeper, the captain. It finds a man on the boundary, just a single, putting TP back on strike. And out comes the chai here at Shree Kachileva Patel Samaj. Karak match means Karak chai in the building.
It's absolutely hit at both in the com box and in the pitch there. Pereira is smashing them all around. Oh.
And it's not just for us here in the com box, the Shree Kachileva Patel hospitality. The kids who are in the teams, who are getting water, who are, you know, being a part of this.
Might just come back for 2 there. Yeah, Rakep is called for the 2, yes, and the end of 14th over. Strikers are 140 for the 3.
After 14 overs, Mahadev strikers on 140 runs.
Thank you.
Tisara Pereira on 33, Rocket Patel on 4.
What brilliant camera work there. That's the beautiful Nairobi skyline at night.
Yeah, we've got the Nairobi skyline. We've got the Radio 44 team here. We've got, as I was mentioning, the Shree Kachileva Patel hospitality.
It's absolutely spot on.
Yep.
Just not only for the com box, but those of you who are down on the ground, go enjoy the hot chips, you know, the hot pizzas.
Absolutely. The nashtas, the camera work here, the media team, the DJs out here tonight. Everybody's having a good time, and they're all doing this for one reason: passion for the game you're watching right now on the screens. It's a full-on house for semi-final number 1 here between the Mahadev Strikers and the Hariom Titans. Mitesh, here we are at a pivotal point of this game, over number 15.
Full house, and the game has lived up to the expectation so far. It has been a good run fest for the strikers so far. It's been sheer entertainment for the fans out there.
Yep, consistency there from Horion Titans in terms of fumbles.
Started with
Every other over you'd have 1 or 2, which gives them runs. So you would consider that's 20 runs given away if you give away in every over. Very, very expensive here. Will that cost them in the innings as they chase?
started with Chirag in the power play and brilliantly carried on that baton by none other than Tishara Pereira. Does he continue with the same attacking intent? He doesn't look like slowing down.
Oh, that's just been dug out from the bottom of his bat. And
Almost stole a second there.
yeah, Captain Sachin Budia from the boundary already keeping his eyes on the target.
And of course, you see it now, a change of field for Rakib, who is still there. Striking at slightly less below than 100 now, but that should not bother him at all.
Nope. That's flicked and it's going to run away.
To the fine third man boundary.
Oh, that's a great shot. Very intentional, very classy, very experienced. How about this? Just gets the nick and an edge. Sumit Halai can only smile as he knows what the consequences those are.
Oh God, what's happening in the pitch here right now? The Titan players are looking in all sort of disarray there.
Yeah, there's something definitely off. Maybe they need a little bit of the chai we're having here.
The chai has been absolute a booster, if you may call it.
That's
It
up
has
and
gone
over.
up just near
That's
the third
field
leg.
underneath. He's taken. He's dropped it.
He's dropped that. Oh my God. Not when you don't need to drop a catch. Come on, Titans. You need to support your bowlers.
Too casual there, Mitesh. Too casual. That was not a great effort from the fielder at all.
Rakib totally mistimed that. The ball just...
Oh, that was up in the air for a while.
Just
There was
went
enough time for the fielder to get underneath. And how about this? Oh, come on, buddy.
Pereira.
Nobody's catching this one.
The ball.
It's
Right
up in
into
the
the
box.
What a massive, massive six. Oh,
Hello
your beauty,
there.
Pereira.
Hello there. Nobody's stopping this one. It's flown into the third
This
floor
is
of the pavilion.
This is some powered shot. There is some brilliant cricket on display here. Those of you enjoying this match live at home.
Oh, look at that. That's flown right towards us. Almost took somebody out. That was massive.
Wow.
153 for the loss of 3. Mahadev strikers here are striking it definitely.
And there we see now the projected score glaring easily past 200. Oh, the Mahadev strikers loved that. Look at the dugout. They're so enjoying that.
Where is the
Tishara
ball?
Pereira, he's on a roll. He's 40 runs of just 18, and it has been a wonderful display of batting there.
You can put even 10 fielders on the boundary on the ropes. That will not affect Tisara Pereira tonight.
I'd mentioned it. Should he middle the ball, no boundary is big enough for this gentleman. Oh, it's gone down. He's missed it.
Fielder might get there in time. He does get there
Sachin
in time. They pick up.
will cut it off for a 2. Oh, gosh. At the end of 15, the strikers are motoring at 155 for the loss of 3. Wow, what cricket we are witnessing here. the strikers are making 100% use of the toss that they won, and they are showing they're putting up a big score here.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a chance to even see Tanzil Sheikh. We haven't gotten a chance to see the other Mahadev strikers, because right now these two in the middle have created a 50-plus partnership, and I don't think it's going to stop right now. Ezaz Kotaria coming into ball for the Harion Titans.
Oh,
Right idea and great field positioning. Both sides executed that delivery well.
yeah, Rakib knew 1 meter either side of the player there. The ball was racing to the boundary. Slapped hard to the cover region boundary. Will take the easy and in, and now comes Pereira at the striker's end. And suddenly there's a lot of field position changing.
Yeah, we've already got 1 half century from Chirag earlier today. Will we see another half century here for the Mahadev strikers? Dwayne Smith looking very, very alert, ready to catch the big man out if he manages to edge it. Or will Ezaz be costly against Tisara Pereira?
Oh, finds the fielder there, just a single.
Yeah, he's going guns blazing tonight, and I think both of them are now, because they know they have batsmen ready to come out of the dressing room and do the same damage. This time finding the fielder on the ropes. Rakib Patel gets into double figures now.
A 200 possibility here.
Oh!
And that's gone. That's cleared the boundary at ease.
Welcome to the party, Rakib Patel!
Brilliantly timed by Rakib there to the square, to the deep square boundary. And now it's more to fear for the Titans, because the attack is now from both ends. Oh,
What a recovery there from Ezaz Kotaria. Dot.
Azaz coming in for the last ball of the 16th. 4 overs to go after this. We're already at 163 with the delivery to come. And it's gone. That's gone straight to the... Oh, it's cleared for another 1 bounce boundary. And we are 167 with 4 to go. This score is looking easily way above 200 runs. Yup. Picked that way at ease. 1 pound bounce to the boundary.
After 16 overs, Mahadev strikers have a 167 runs. Harion Titans have still picked up 3 wickets and 4 overs to come. Incoming bowler, Dwayne Smith.
Smith will need to use all his experience here to see how he can slow down
I mean,
the run flow.
how will you slow down that target? Look at the board right now. 167 and 4 more overs still to come. This is going
Fielders
to be tough.
still finding their final position before Smith picks up starts his run up.
Oh,
And
this is-
Pereira is ready to launch at the striker's end. Oh,
that finds the gap. It's a beautiful shot. It's
What?
4 runs to Tisara Pereira. How about that for class? Bringing up his score up to 247. This is the clash we were talking about.
absolute elegance there by Pereira. Brilliantly smashed down the cover region boundary. He's one shot away from his half century there. And it is a brilliant knock by Tishara Pereira. He's raced down to the boundary there. 50 runs of just 22 deliveries. Well played. Oh, what a knock he's played so far. An absolute. There is that acknowledgement to the crowd. And the crowd have nothing but just loved every shot he's hit.
Smith here under pressure. Better delivery and gets the ball back into his palm. He must be happy with that one. And I'm sure TP is also happy with his 50.
Oh, it's been an absolute privilege to have witnessed this inning so far. He doesn't look like slowing down at all. And he's played every possible area of shots available in his cricketing book. And that's gone.
That's straight to the fielder.
Sumit
He's taken
has
it.
picked that.
Tisara Pereira is walking back to the dressing room. He's out. It's an all-important wicket. It's the big man. And it's happened again where they make their half century and then get taken over. It's the fourth for Mahadev strikers.
Well bowled by Smith there. Slightly short of length. Pereira didn't time it well. And just found Sumit at the long on region boundary. Mahadev strikers are 175 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. A brilliant knock by Tishara Pereira. What entertainment it was while it lasted.
It came out of nowhere, Mitesh, that one.
Yeah, well, he had decided that he was going to hit. He was going to go for every delivery now. Nothing to lose there at all. He's played a brilliant knock. Put his team into an absolute belter of a position.
Now I think Rakip will just take it easy and give Tanzil the permission to go ahead and strike.
I think both batsmen will just now perhaps decide that the last 3 overs, let's target at least 30 to 35 runs.
Not to overshoot this or sound over-ambitious, but another half century maybe?
It's possible, but it's got a long way to go from
Swaminarayan
here.
Pro20, Mitesh. Anything is possible here. It's Dwayne Smith with 2 more deliveries to come, and the kids are loving it.
Oh, once again, Smith delivers a wicket when the team required. And he's
Huge
called for an
shout.
appeal. Oh, sliding slightly down the leg side. Yes, called. As you can see, very good length. But yes, it was easily hitting the 5th stump. Rakib would like to see this ball out, and then they can re-strategize. They can then re-strategize for the last 3 overs. 200 to me is very possible from here on. The platform set by both Chirag and Tishara Pereira has been next phenomenal, and that is not a fielding you require. That is not the sort of fielding that is required if you're going to ensure that the opposition don't reach 200.
That wraps up the over number 17. The Mahadev strikers are 177 for the loss of 4. Tanzil yet to open his account. And Rakip Patel on a 22. Still buttery, flimsy fingers out there for the Hariom Titans. Let's see where this will end. 3 more overs to come.
After 17 overs, Mahadev strikers are on 177 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Rakip Patel on 22. Tanzil Sheikh yet to open his account.
All right, incoming bowler for the Hariom Titans is Dev Patel. What a instrumental player this guy can be in some games and has been for this tournament. But now he definitely needs to step up and he faces the captain of the Mahadev Strikers.
Rakep, has cleared the player at a diving player at the cover region there. Will fetch him 4 runs.
What a shot that was to start off the over. Very close to the fielder, who could not reach it and just stretched out as it bounces and races towards the boundary. 4 runs to Rakep Patel's name.
And straight away change in field setup there. The player from tip square has gone to
There's
cover
still a
boundary
big
region
gap
now.
there that is in the slot for reverse shot.
Trying to be a bit cheeky there. Very interesting how batsmen still play these shots when they can play so well down the ground.
Oh, wow! That's gonna! That's a maximum from Rakep Patel. It's 6 runs on the scoreboard, and it's a massive shot for the Mahadev Strikers. How about that for a crunching cracker?
Oh, brilliant strike there.
Haha, more chairs, bring them on. Sit around the boundary
that.
because you're going to see more of these.
Clear.
Skying.
Cleared the front foot to give himself some room there, and it sent it over the boundary. Oh, strikers are looking into some mood tonight.
That's a call. Out! Given! No! Rakep Patel has been bowled LBW, and he is not happy about it.
Wow, what a surprising decision here. Rakep looked a bit frustrated. Went for a slog sweep there. Yeah, did look like it was going to hit the leg stump there. Well played by Rakep. 32 runs off just 19 there. Two overs to go from D.I. Patel so far. The strikers are well positioned to touch 200. The first 200 of the tournament is very possible. And what other stage than making it in the semi-finals? The incoming batsman, Lucas Olwach, will want to make use of his long handle right now. Perhaps send a couple over the fence. Good ball. Brilliant ball by DI there. Yup, slap down to the vacant region there. Easy pickings there. At the end of 18 overs, strikers are 188 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Got 2 overs to go. Which team finishes off a higher with more confidence here? Smith coming in to bowl the penultimate over. A very crucial over for both the sides in terms of how they end the innings here. Lucas facing the first ball of the penultimate over. He needs to find some boundaries just to help the cause on this. Oh, what a brilliant start to the over. He's brought a short, quick delivery right to the body line of Lucas there. No response from Lucas there. Ducked the ball very nicely.
Dwayne Smith is always up to something when it comes to attack. Either with the bat or the ball, he's always looking to go for it.
Oh, wild slap at that. Swing and a miss. Brilliant so far. Brilliant start to the over by Smith. Two
Yeah.
dots. And what an important over this is from Smith. It could really set the tone for the Titans as they walk out to chase.
A little too late though.
Slap down. We'll just get one run there.
Yeah, Dwayne wants the ball quicker. Some key messages being sent over from Dwayne Smith to the captain on the boundary.
Just trying to ensure he gets his fielders covered. Oh. Oh.
Still get the run there. Good awareness from Lucas. Came off the body, slower delivery there. Or was it off the glove?
A blow there.
Yeah, two new batsmen, Tanzil Sheikh and Lucas Oluwatch for the Mahadev strikers. And here is Dwayne Smith with his fourth.
Slow ball there.
Ow!
Square leg boundary. Well picked. Well picked there.
Watch your heads. Watch your heads, audience. That was slapped for a sweet boundary there from Lucas Oluwatch. And we've talked about this. He's capable of doing it when his team requires. And that's him coming out to slap it out for a one bouncer four. Great shot there from Lucas. Last ball of this delivery. Of this over. Oh, wow. That's the second bouncer. It's called wide.
Wide signaled by the leg umpire there. Lucas was trying to see if he could reach that end with the jump.
So that's his second bouncer. Wide call. And I think at this point, Mitesh, I think Dwayne Smith wants more bowling. If it costs a wide, he'll go again.
The last ball of the penultimate delivery, and it's taken an edge, and it
Will he
could
get there?
run down to the boundary. Yes, it does.
Oh, wow!
We are 199 runs. One more over to go. Oh, this is well above 200 now. What a way to get the first 200 of the tournament, and that too in the semi-finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mahadev strikers on 199 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Lucas on 10, Tanzil still to open his account, and the final over of this first innings is still yet to come. Will we see a score of 200 for the first time?
Wow, what a batting display it has been so far.
What a semi-final to be at, Mitesh, with you here.
Absolutely, I'm loving the experience. So privileged to have witnessed some sheer hitting by Tishara Pereira. Of course, shouldn't forget the brilliant start that was given by Chirag Sisodia, Krishna Katukula.
I don't know if this is a coincidence, Mitesh. 199 for the loss of 5. 19th over. Dev Patel concedes 19. He's got the number 19 on his shirt, and he's coming into the bowl of final over. And facing him is Tanzil. First ball, here we go. He's called it out! I told you! This is going to be magical! Tanzil Sheikh walks back to the dressing room without even putting a run on the board.
Wow, what a start to the final over. Yup, wild swing and a miss there. Definitely hitting the leg stump.
Wow, what a blow there for the Mahadev strikers. Now the wickets are tumbling down like dominoes. Dev Patel with this beautiful first delivery, collecting his second of the night. And in comes Hiten Vekaria for the Mahadev strikers. And he will definitely look to put one more run on the scoreboard to get to that 200.
I think yes, it's pretty simple. They will want to rotate strike so that Lucas can have a go at the last 4 balls.
Yeah, absolutely. Lucas needs to get on the other end of this crease to face Dev Patel. Oh, this is going to be a grand slam finish.
Oh, Hiten has sent that to the mid-on, over long on boundary to the spectators there. Oh, what a way to welcome. What a welcome to the crease.
205!
And
Mitesh!
that brings us to the first 200 score of the tournament by a team batting first.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first 200 score of the Swaminarayan Pro20.
Right back into the hands of Dev Patel. We've got 3 deliveries to go. Wow, this score already looks so good.
Hiten Vekaria. There is no stumping if you're in the crease.
He was appealing for a caught behind. Yeah, they are trying to appeal for a caught behind.
Jinay looking very alert now. They want to pick up a wicket and end the over the way it stands. Not
2
more
balls
runs.
to go. And
They will take the run.
They will slick leg by.
Lucas to face the final ball of Dev Patel, and Lucas is in the mood right now. He has only one thing in his mind, and that's a skyer out of the park. Will he get it or will they?
And that brings us to the end of the first innings. The Mahadev strikers have put on a very good display of a batting unit that they are. 206 runs for 6 wickets. And when we come back, the Titans will be looking to chase down that in their allocated overs of 20 overs. We're in for an exciting second half of this match. Stay tuned into the YouTube channel for the Swaminarayan Pro20.
to come here in this hospital because I was very sick. I'm going in many hospital. No one can help me because I don't have that money. If I come here in Shree Swaminarayan, they help me, and I say thank you very much. Even I pray for this community, God will help you because I don't have anything. When I come here, they serve me well. I thanks to God because I suffering 1 year. This problem, everything here is clean. The doctors, they are very good. They are kind. Even the nurses, every time they ask, how do you feel? What do you want? The food is good. I say Alhamdulillah because I'm Muslim. I'm very, very grateful for this hospital. And I pray for this community. What they want, God will give them. And this Shree Swaminarayan will go everywhere to help everybody. I'm very, very grateful for this hospital. And I will tell everyone because the name of this hospital, the way they help us, because we are poor, nobody can help us. But this hospital, mashallah, 1 minute, even I didn't take even 2 months, only 1 month. I come here, I see in YouTube, not YouTube, WhatsApp. They put in the WhatsApp and they say they will make surgery 200 people. When I had that surgery, that's why I come. I say I want to this surgery. Let me go and try. Maybe they will help me because I already go Kenyatta Kijabi Hospital. They take me like this. Come tomorrow, come. They didn't help me. Here I come only once. They tell me after 5 days come back. That 5 days they see me. They see my problem. Then they say we need surgery, and that surgery helped me. Thank you very much. I will God bless you.
Round of applause for the Shree Swaminarayan Hospital. You heard it from her. You heard it from everybody. You are here at the Swaminarayan Pro20, not just for cricket, but also for a good cause. So put in your pledges, put in your donations, and do good by people as well. But here I am joined by Chirag, the half-centurion for the Mahadev strikers, ladies and gentlemen. Ab kaisa lag raha hai? 206 put up on the scoreboard. How does it feel?
हम इजी नहीं लेंगे क्योंकि ये गेम है, कभी भी कोई भी पलट सकता है. ये क्रिकेट है, कुछ कहा नहीं जा सकता. और हम देखेंगे, हमारी प्लानिंग है तो उस पे चलेंगे.
आप both wicket keeper हो, opening batsman हो. Which one do you prefer? And कैसा लग रहा था आज?
नहीं, अच्छा फील हो रहा था क्योंकि इतनी 4-5 इनिंग फेल जाती है तो फिर प्रेशर तो होता ही है. एज अ प्रोफेशनल प्रेशर रहता ही है, सब पे रहता है.
आपने आज किया 50 runs under your name. How does it feel?
हाँ, अच्छा लग रहा है, बट अभी गेम ऑन है. पता नहीं, अभी गेम ऑन है.
All right, you're going to be defending 206 runs up against the Hariom Titans. The first match of the Swaminarayan Pro20 was Hariom Titans Mahadev Strikers. Are you going to win this match today and how?
हम अपने प्लान के मुजब जो बॉलर है हमारे उसके हिसाब और हमारे फील्डर को ज़्यादा ही करना पड़ेगा. कैचेस विन मैचेस.
All right, thank you so much, Chirag, the wicket keeper for the Mahadev Strikers. Good luck in defending your score. As you can see, the fielders have a huge task. They are going to defend 206 runs up against the Hariom Titans. The chase is on. Welcome to the semi-final number 1 here at the Swaminarayan Pro20 2022. Thank you. Grounds, Nairobi West. And we are in for the chase between the Mahadev Strikers and taking on the Hariom Titans in this semi-final. Remember, they faced each other in the first match of the Swaminarayan Pro20. And that one also was taken by the Mahadev Strikers. Now here, they have a semi-final up on their shoulders and 206 to defend, which is the first 200 of this tournament at the Pro T20 League. And what a night we are having so far. At the crease, we have the Hariom Titans chasing this score, and of course, the Mahadev Strikers joining me here in the commentary box from Radio 44, Your Music, Your Life. Mitesh Chavra, myself, Jamil Alibai. Here we go, ball number one, Mahadev Strikers. Good evening, Mitesh.
Tighten your seatbelts. Good evening to everyone watching us. Listening, of course, on your favorite YouTube channel, the Swaminarayan Pro20. Yes, it's going to be an exciting chase. Looking forward to the second innings.
And they have got that from everybody, Mitesh. Every time I meet somebody on the road, or at the mall, or in the shopping center, the first thing they tell me is that when they open YouTube, there it is, Swaminarayan Pro20 looking at you. Watch highlights, watch the games live, and don't miss any action here. It's some cracking cricket.
Absolutely. Slow delivery there by Om.
Dave Patel for the Hariom Titans and Narendra also opening for the Hariom Titans. Attack the Strikers. So far so good. How about that?
All the way. The strategists will make sure they don't get those deliveries. That's drifted down the leg.
Hariom Titans off the mark, not in the way of the bat. But many runs will be picked up now. Let's keep in mind that the Hariom Titans will slowly.
Yes, they were singles stop, backing up their bowlers. But all that's gone now. They need to focus on the bigger task ahead, which is to chase down that mammoth score of. Oh, what a beginning by Om there! Oh,
Gone!
Narendra has just been sent back to the
Narendra
pavilion.
Kalyan has been bowled, Mitesh. What is happening out here?
What a brilliant start by the strikers there. Oh, this is definitely not what was ever going to be in the minds of the Titans.
Oh no,
Oh,
he
the-
walks back into the dressing room without even putting a single run on the board. And how about that for a delivery from the Mahadev Strikers?
Absolute pitch of a delivery by Om. And suddenly, you've just seen the fans for the Titans have just gone quiet.
No, they shouldn't be quiet for too long. Ezaz Kotaria in at number 3 for the Hariom Titans will be looking now to do the damage. This is a crazy over start for the Mahadev Strikers, picking up their first wicket, an all-important one as well, taking Narendra Kalyan. But in comes the big man, the one who's got the highest score, the one who needs 23 to get to the top of the highest run scorer of the tournament. And keep in mind, and number 1 right now is Shubham from
How-
Playmasters.
How desperately will the Titans looking forward to another top knock from their Indian pro Ezaz Kotaria?
Well, if you can get 2 half centuries in the Strikers team, you can get 1 full one from this man, Ezaz Kotaria.
And definitely look at that. The strikers, fielders suddenly have a spring on their legs. They are pumped up. The young Om is fully recharged, re-energized.
Also sitting behind us here in the combox is Dhiren Gondaria. We'll get to that in a bit. Here's Om.
And that's the first runs off the bat. And Azaz has just smashed that down for a easy picking for a boundary.
Oh, cool as you like. Cool as you like. Gone right under Rikesh. Poor fielding there. And the first boundary and the first runs for the Hariom Titans has been picked up here in the second innings. Great shot there from Izaz.
Exciting cricket all round here. We've seen a wide delivery ball. We've seen stumps go down for a cartwheel. We've got a boundary of the first ball by Azaz, and then a straight drive almost splits both the fielders.
What a peach of
That
a
is
shot
a textbook shot from Azaz there. He just sent that back to the bowler right behind where no captain is going to put a field for that matter.
And all of a sudden, this game has changed.
Azaz just oozes his confidence.
10 needed and over? No problem, says Azaz.
Azaz on strike in the last delivery of the first over.
Oh!
And has pulled that. He's pulled it for a 6. Oh, what a counter attack this is by Azaz. The early wicket of Narendra has really not upset any of his game plans in particular. He is batting out there without any pressure.
After the first over, as they say here in Cutch, Avero, let them come. Bring it on.
Lucas will be sharing the new ball with Om.
Yeah, Lucas Oluwatch coming in with a lot of pace for the second over.
Jai Patel facing his first delivery. And he's put that. Well fielded down there. The deep square boundary.
I think that's Tanzil.
Well fielded, young man.
It looked like Vraj Patel. Yeah, great fielding there from the young man. He saved 3 runs, that's for sure, and almost took a catch. Very good effort there.
How does Azaz play Lucas? Lucas has got a bit of a height. The point of release is slightly different from how Om was bowling. And of course, the line of attack is absolutely different. He's bowling round the wicket, left arm bowler to a right hand batsman. Natural line will be going outside the off stump. Oh, Azaz Kotaria is on a dream patch right now. Everything he touches finds the boundary. He scored 18 runs in 4 balls, and all those have been boundaries so far. He's dealing in boundaries. Look at that. So the bowler missed the line slightly and just helped the ball down the leg side.
Mr. 360, that's his name. All round the park, that's what he can do. And all you have to do is give him a delivery that he likes. He will just flick with his wrist and make it look so easy. This is what Kotaria is made of here at the Hariom Titans.
Good to see Pereira have a small chat with Lucas. Oh, that's found the boundary as well. Oh, not the ideal start. Especially after picking the wicket in the first over. I think the strikers would have opted. Yeah, leg stump, full toss deliveries. Any time of the day, any format of the game, you'll be punished. Yeah, I think not the best of start by the bowlers here. They picked up a wicket very early in the first over. They should have ensured some sort of a strangle in the run scoring. But the run flow right now seems to be very at ease. Oh, Azaz has finally played a dot ball.
Yeah, first dot of Azaz's 6 deliveries. And out of those 6 deliveries, he's got 22 runs. This man is filled with crackers. He's got them on the leg side, on, long off, square cut. He's got them all so far, Azaz Kotaria. Lucas will watch right now, costing his team. Finds the field at this
square leg
time.
boundary. Will settle for one. How does Jay approach it now? Does he also try and replicate what Azaz is doing? Does he ensure that he doesn't waste deliveries and ensures that singles come, keep on rotating the strike? Because look, despite this start, the run rate is still at 10, required rate is still 10.
Yeah, Day is one of those players that can really take the game into control, and he needs to get into that role right now.
And it's just gone to the 30-yard circle,
one.
and Krishna Katukula has picked that wicket.
Lucas Oluwatch also picks up his first wicket. This is what we were just talking about, Mitesh. He does not need to do that.
Oh, look at that.
Sent back. What a catch that is. And they lose their second wicket here. The Hurrium Titans. They're 25 for the loss of 2 after 2.
After 2 overs, Hurrium Titans are at 25 for the loss of 2. Mahadev strikers pick up their second wicket. Lucas Oluwatch picking up that wicket with Dave Patel going back into the dressing room for the Hurrium Titans. The Hurrium Titans require 182 runs from 108 runs, 8 balls, sorry. Incoming batsman, Captain Sachin Budia.
And I think in the pressure of the scoreboard pressure of trying to chase down 200, the Mahadev strikers have lost 2 wickets already. Yes, they don't have any time to set up any platform or wait for the right time to attack. They need to attack from the word go. It's risk from the word go for them.
These two, however, these are the two players that you would look up to make a difference in tonight's match. Azaz Kotaria, Captain Sachin Budia, game control, game balance, bring down the pressure a little bit, and try and lead the game in their favor. Mahadev strikers just enjoyed their game today. They knew, just have fun. But now, Hurrium Titans need to think of something very, very quick and something that will last them long term.
Yes, I mean, yes, they are well within the asking rate, but the wicket column is really going to hurt the Titans. And that doesn't help because you have got to carry on with this kind of hitting until the last over. Oh, well balled by Om there. So Azaz walk out of his crease and just pull the length slight touch behind.
Well, we had an earlier message from South Africa, and Dale staying there, sharing a little bit of love for the Swaminarayan Pro20, asking for an invitation.
And if he gets an invitation,
well, you know, Mitesh,
I can confirm to you one thing: I'm coming next year.
You may come or not. I'm going back to South Africa with Dale Steyn because for Kenyans now, there's an announcement: no visa required to go to South Africa. So, Richard Levy, we're coming back with you.
I'm waiting for the stain gun to come here. The stain machine, the seesaw celebration. Oh, what a gem of a legend he is, you know. Slow delivery there, well disguised by Om.
Yeah, Om Patel here doing really well for his team, the Mahadev strikers. Limiting both the talisman, Sachin Budia and Azaz Kotaria, from making all important runs here. That's crunched down, and great fielding there from Mahadev, Strikers captain. They just managed a single there. And how about that for fielding from Rakesh Patel? Oh. And you can hear the crowd shout his name.
Wow, what better way of then setting the example, leading by an example, is the skipper. And you know, earlier on today, you briefly mentioned about the Kenyan squad going to Rwanda for a qualifier tournament. And what is so amazing to note that the squad that was picked today afternoon, bar one player, every player is part of this tournament in some capacity or the other. And that just goes on to show the standards Swaminarayan Pro20 has set. At the end of 3 overs, Hariom Titans, 27 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
After 3 overs, Hariom Titans are on 27 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. They require 180 in 102.
Lucas is back into the attack.
Look
Well,
at those
successful.
figures, Mitesh. 180 of 102.
You know,
I'm just wondering, did Mahadev do that much damage?
it's the scoreboard pressure that just makes it more difficult now. Short ball there. Sachin has negotiated that well enough.
Lucas taking on quite the responsibility here to make sure. Remember in the last over when he was batting, he managed to get a few crucial boundaries.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the way you finish your inning, whether it's the bowling side or the batting side, you just take that positive attitude to the changing room.
Oh,
That's
wow,
well
that's
straight
massive! That's gone up to the camera stand. Oh, it's just bounced inside the field, and they will pick up 2 runs. That looked like it was a 6 from here.
Slightly just hurried onto him, thus not getting the distance. But yes, at the end, it's landed in safely. Look at that. He hit it quite well. Krishna Katukole fine going round, trying to get the ball underneath. Lucas Olwach. Oh, well fielded off his own over. Follow through, past the follow through, and had to get down. Very difficult for a pace bowler to come down off his follow through.
Finds a fielder. They come back for a single. They get the single. Yeah, we've seen everything, like you mentioned, Mitesh, in this tournament. Be it 200 runs on the scoreboard. And remember, this is a first 200 while the first innings is set out. Playmaster Warriors the other day chased down Purple Dot Ndovu's 198, but still managed to put 201 on the scoreboard.
Cut shot there.
Just a single there.
Brilliant over so far from Lucas. Been spot on. And these two batsmen now need to decide on some strategy in terms of how they'll approach overs leading to the end of power play, which is 2 overs after this delivery. And then they need to plan on mini targets. Assess themselves after the end of the 10th over. And slashed hard.
And
finds the gap there. Azaz Kotaria has added 4 runs to the scoreboard there.
Oh, what a way to finish the over for the Hariom Titans. Just gets his rhythm and a cut edge shot there, racing towards the boundary, putting 36 runs on the scoreboard for the loss of 2 after 4. Azaz has 31. Sachin Budia, the captain, on 2.
9 runs is what they are striking at.
After 4 overs,
The
36 for the loss of 2. They require 171 in 96.
Om will carry on with the third over from school end. Oh yeah! Azaz
Middle stump!
just sees another wicket fall at the other end.
Om has bowled 2 out of 2 in this match. How
What
about that?
What a delivery that was. Look at that. Deceived Sachin. Sachin stepped out as uprooted his middle stump there.
Oh, captain has gone back walking to the dressing room.
Yeah, feeling the pressure of the big match, big chase. It's the semi-final. It's all actions happening down here at the Shree Cutch.
My, oh my, oh my. If you're watching this right now, it is not a fake. It's real. It's happening right now. How about that for a delivery from Om, picking up his second wicket. The bills of the wickets are still lit up right now, Mitesh.
Look at that. The boys in yellow and green are fully pumped up. And the man walking in for the Titans is none other than Dwayne Smith. Whoa, lots of responsibility on his young shoulders, if I may put it that way. Has walked into many similar situations and has dragged West Indies and his other franchise teams so many times from this trouble. He'll be looking out to play that important inning tonight. He'll be looking to see how he can support the Titans. He'll be looking on together from all the experience he's had in the national team for West Indies, all across the world for the various franchises he's played. It's 36 runs for the loss of 3 important wickets, and slightly somewhere in the captain's mind for the strikers, they seem to be a notch ahead in this game. The young Om bowling to a young Dwayne Smith here.
Mitesh, I can see you are very engrossed in this game. I'm getting excited by it, and that's not a good thing. Dwayne Smith.
Oh,
off the mark.
Slow delivery, well disguised by Om, who is definitely oozing into confidence now. Picked up his second wicket already.
Yeah, great bowling figures there for him as well, and good work for the Mahadev strikers. Captain is definitely happy at this point.
If Titans are to anywhere mount a serious challenge on this total, I think these are the two batsmen that Titans now rely on.
I couldn't agree with you anymore.
And lofted over the cover region boundary. Azaz seems to be batting on a flat track while all the other batsmen are struggling to time the ball even.
What a shot that is. Crackling, lofted over the 30 circle. Hop and over. And it bounced and races towards the boundary. Great, great 4 there for Azaz and for the Hariom Titans. Much needed. And funny enough, their run rate is still looking promising.
Yeah, but what's hurting them, it's the wicket column. They're 3 down already. But they have no choice. They have to make sure they pick up those boundaries every over. Slow delivery, picked well, down to the long one boundary. Will settle down for a single.
Dwayne Smith He's had a great tournament so far, bringing him to the final four with the Hariom Titans, picking up wickets, picking up great runs, all important runs as well.
Yeah, I think what has been the change for him in the last couple games or so is he's decided not to open the innings, which has just made sure the Titans batting lineup become more stronger, lower in the in the middle order. Well collected by Rikesh there at the 30 yard.
Yeah, Dwayne Smith, what do you think? Better as a bowler this tournament, better as a batsman?
I think in the early few matches he struggled with the bat, but nevertheless, the experience that he's got, he realized that this is a very small patch. It shouldn't affect him, and towards the end of the group stages, where he decided to not open the batting, he suddenly started scoring them well. The Titans are at 43 for the loss of 3 at the end of 5. And we see a change in bowling line right now.
Now, I was mentioning that Dhiren Gondaria, Mafuko Mavericks captain, is sitting right behind us here in the com box. And he's been watching every game that the Mafuko Mavericks is not playing. He's been watching because either one of these two is going to be his opponent on Saturday, a potential opponent.
Potential opponent. Or he could be their
I'm
potential
not saying
opponent.
Mafuko Mavericks are in it already, but they have a huge task against the Mombasa Cement Giants tomorrow for semi-final number 2. So, yeah, keep out for that one. But, yeah, that's a good thing. He's watching.
Absolutely. And as we talk, Vraj has just been brought into the attack. Smith on strike. Smith has smashed that to the deep leg boundary. They'll settle for a 1 there. Didn't perhaps get the timing on that shot properly.
Yeah, Raj Patel, one of those spinners that has definitely proven. Connected well, didn't get the power. And if he did, it'd probably be out. Fielder right underneath that one.
He's down the long one boundary.
Yeah, you're definitely right in terms of Mahadev strikers thinking they're a notch ahead here in this fixture.
I think they wouldn't mind conceding those many runs right now. What they were all after was to ensure that they pick wickets, and they've got 3 of them so far within the power play, which is always going to help the bowling side if you pick wickets in the power play, and vice versa. It will dent all the possibilities of a chase by the batters. Oh. A cry of anguish across the ground there.
Everybody was with the famous.
Oof. Azad is quietly off 37 in just 21 deliveries.
Even though the power play is on, it still feels tight, which is great work from the captain there of the Mahadev strikers. They've put fielders all around the area where these batsmen cannot find the gap.
And he's pretty much scored almost 80% of the scores for the team. He moves to 38 runs now. And at the end of the power play, the Titans are 47 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. The skipper Rakip has opted to finish Om's quota of 4 overs. He's into his last over of his spell. And why not? He's been successful. Picked up 2 crucial wickets, that including of the captain as well. And here he is bowling to Azaz.
Slower delivery there. Tried to catch the batsman out. Not successful that time. Yeah, Mahadev strikers were looking so strong with the power play. Right now, they would look to tighten up the field in such a way that no boundaries would be conceded by either of the batsmen.
And look at that. The run rate, required run rate is just slightly close to 11.5 runs now.
Swing and a miss from Dr. Smith. And again, the crowd goes. Om here with a great comeback. Facing other batsmen in this innings so far. He's picked up 2 important wickets. Now he faces Dwayne Smith, who's in the mood right now.
Oh, well disguised slow delivery. That too, the experienced Dwayne Smith failed to read it even.
Azaz Kotaria sharing a few words there with Om, saying, give that to me and I'll show you what I can do. Yeah, much slower delivery there. Well disguised, as you said.
Smash to the vacant gap between the cover and point region. They'll come back for 2. It's a small slight fumble here at the deep point.
Finally gets a connection. Here we're forming a new partnership between these 2 batsmen. 157 in 80. In this tournament, that would be an impossible score. But this tournament's semi-final rate, we might just see a surprise. Om Patel with his final 2.
Oh!
Not working out there for Dr. Smith. He's taken this
Oh,
entire over.
Clearly the asking rate climbing up almost to 12 now, and that is definitely playing into the minds of both the batsmen.
Yeah, Azaz wants to get back on strike. And Om has delivered a fantastic over so far.
Last ball of his spell coming up. Another wild swing and a miss. And that brings an end to a brilliant opening spell. Perfect execution of bowling by Om. Picked up 2 wickets in the power play. Pretty much set his team well beyond the chase here.
After 7 overs, the
Vraj back into the attack. Azaz trying to see how he can play around with this. He needs to start, he needs to launch big. The asking rate is definitely not helping either of these batsmen. And as you can see there on the screen, a dot ball, and suddenly the asking rate shoots up by 20%. And he smashed that, put it beautifully in between the gap of the deep square wicket and deep leg wicket for a 4. They require many more of this kind of shots.
What a shot that is. Only picks up dust in the middle of the tough. And 4 runs for Azaz Kotaria. How about that for a shot? Vraj Patel. Smacked up.
Stopped edge. Pereira getting underneath it. Pereira, oi! He has just caught pretty much a big wicket there. Azaz didn't time that ball, top edge it, lobbed over just to the 30-yard circle. Pereira, safe as house there.
What a wicket there for the Mahadev strikers. They've lost their 4th wicket. And it's at the cost of Azaz Kotaria, who just made it to 43 runs. Top edge. Easy catch there for the guy who's smiling. And he could tell you it was spinning up in the air. But safe hands, as you mentioned. Here is the delivery again and the catch. Pereira at the back of the screen, as you can see, ready and alert. Ball comes in. Gets a large top edge from Raj Patel. And Mitesh, the rest, as you know, you can see. Right through the Nairobi skyline, piercing through the Hariom Titans' heart.
Well played. Well, what a knock under pressure by Azaz. Well played, young man.
Yeah, that's a great performance there from Azaz Kotaria.
On a personal level for Azaz, he's currently the top scorer of the Swaminarayan Pro T20.
From Azaz Kotaria, the Hariom Titans, 43 runs.
And
Mahadev strikers pick up their 4th wicket, courtesy of Raj Patel. Incoming batsman is Jignesh for the Hariom Titans. They require 153 in 75.
this game does look like it could be they could be bundled out in less than 100 maybe.
Yeah,
A lot of pressure lying on Smith now.
you mentioned this, the wicket falling and tumbling down is what's going to cost the Hariom Titans. They may have the ability to put runs on the scoreboard, but losing wickets at the rate they're going at is going to be very dangerous, and it doesn't look like we're going to even cross 100 if we continue at this rate. Raj Patel continuing.
To the young Jignesh. Almost got his neck. The field is well set in for a nick there. Well blocked. This is definitely not going to hurt the strikers.
Yeah, this is one of those wickets that when you lose, you kind of have a hint towards which way this match is swinging.
What a brilliant over. Raj Patel picked up that crucial wicket.
After 8 overs, the Hariom Titans are on 54 for the loss of 4. They require 153 in 72.
And it's just getting to see.
Yeah,
Wow,
there's
what a
only one
beautiful
hope.
shot by the cameraman there.
Yeah,
Absolutely beautiful there.
We've been getting to see a little bit of the moonlight in the last few days, and you and Bhargav got to see the eclipse.
Absolutely, yes.
Was it orange, as they say in the magazines and social media?
I can't recall it.
Well,
But
what's
if
orange?
they say, they must be right.
What's orange is going to be the team that's going in semi-final number 2. Mombasa Cement Giants, super orange kit there. They're facing on the yellow and green Mafuko Mavericks tomorrow night here at the Swaminarayan Pro20 semi-final number 2.
Before that happens, we need to get a result here. And it pretty much looks right now, the result swing towards the striker's end. And look at that. Apart from Azaz, there is no big score to have supported this chase. Smith is out in the middle.
Yep, let's see what he can do. He's gone! He's been bowled by Tanzil Sheikh first ball. What is happening out here? Oh no! Dr. Smith has been bowled out! And the stump went flying there from Tanzil Sheikh. Dr. Smith walks back for just 6 of 9.
The batting order for the Titans is coming down like a pack of cards. Their batsmen are struggling to read the line. Their batsmen are struggling under pressure. They have just not coped up well here tonight. And it's Vinod Rapadia coming into the middle. Oh boy, oh boy.
This has been quality from Tanzil Sheikh. First ball, first wicket for him. And the Mahadev strikers are celebrating with reason for sure.
Mahadev strikers pick up their 5th wicket. Dwayne Smith on 6. Incoming batsman for the Hurry-On Titans, Vinod Rabadia. The Hurry-On Titans require 153.
There you see the question just gets bigger and bigger. It's 153 for 7 required in just 71 deliveries. And boy, oh boy, Iron Strikers just making a meal out of this second inning.
I think we need more than a miracle here.
No recognized batsman, no recognized hard hitter here. It's all coming down. Unfortunately for the Titans. And now we clearly see the Strikers fans are engaged, fully backing the bowler up.
Oh, this is a great performance from the guys in green tonight. Mitesh. Bowling, batting, fielding, keeping. It has been an all-rounder performance from everyone. This definitely shows you what rest can do to a team. That's big shout. Umpire does not budge. Tanzil with a great over so far. That came flying in.
Oh,
Maybe just a bit high up.
batsman trying to show a signal to the umpire that he hit me on the thigh pad. Well, it's the umpire's decision that counts. We could have hit it anywhere. Tanzil Sheikh pumped up now.
Jignesh alive, Vinod Rabadia. Hurry-On Titans do need something from these two boys with the bat right now. And not just to chase a score, but to maintain some dignity for the table toppers. And they require 152 in 68.
It's pretty much turned out like to be a one-sided contest so far. Yes, tried to sweep that, hit it over the 30-yard circle.
Tanzil Sheikh is definitely very happy with his night so far.
Tanzil Sheikh
We might not even be here for the next 10. This could be a wrap.
loading his last delivery of a very successful over. 1 wicket and just 3 runs conceded from there. The Strikers are well into dreamland space right now. They've got 5 wickets of the Titans, who are struggling at 57 runs.
After 9 overs, Hurry-On Titans are on 57 for the loss of 5. They require 150 from 66.
Rikesh Hirani brought into the attack right now. And perhaps the layover for almost 3.5 days for the Titans could have been their undoing here.
Jignesh preferring a cap over the helmet as he faces Tisara Pereira, who will come in. Oh no, Rikesh to come into ball. Tisara is a slip. This is end-to-end stuff. I can't even check which end it is.
Rikesh, nice. Those are his usual slow in the air deliveries.
Well, this means that Saturday we will have Rikesh in the com box. Not really. He will be playing a final maybe.
For now, it pretty much looks like on Saturday, the strikers are into the finals.
How about that fielding from the captain, Rakesh Patel? And you can imagine, he is exhausted.
They've played almost
Days.
5 days, non-stop, high level of cricket.
Great ball there from Rikesh.
And now that they almost look certain to make it to the finals, that is 7 days and almost 5 games. You know what is more helpful on top of what you've just said is all these young men have played cricket locally in their respective league teams, and you really don't have to school them on what is required of them. And the additional benefit they get is sharing the locker with the great players. At the end of 10 overs, Hariom Titans struggling 60 runs for the loss of 5 wickets.
All right, make sure you are here for the second semi-final tomorrow. Mafuko Mavericks taking on the Mombasa City Giants. Right now, Orion Titans require 147 runs of 60 to win this match. Jignesh and Vinod Ravadia there for the Orion Titans. Incoming bowling for Mahadev strikers is Tanzil Sheikh.
Yes, you're right. Within the next 7 days, if this game goes towards the Mahadev Strikers, they will play 5 games in 1 week. Yeah, 5 games.
Oh, we've got some good entertainment here in the com box as well, right behind the com box.
Yeah, we've got a mix of Hariom Titans and Mahadev Strikers fans behind us here tonight. And you will only find out from the next ball if it's a wicket. The screams will come from the left. And if it's a great shot for a boundary for the Hariom Titans, then the screams will come from the right.
So far, I think the right side is making more noise because clearly they're all wearing the green of the Strikers. Tanzil. Oh, what a delivery.
That's a huge
uphill.
shout.
Oh.
Trying to catch the batsman off his crease, and wicketkeeper is not happy with that.
Chirag clearly frustrated there, wondering why Tanzil had to throw that.
Yeah, not needed. Fair play award points going down. Mitesh, is there a fair play award?
I'm glad there is none because I know a team definitely that would have been rooted to the bottom of this table if there was at all.
I know that team too. Are they playing tomorrow?
I am not saying anything about that. I knew that was going to come. I'll get back to the live game that's going on here right now.
Well, if there was a fair play award, Mitesh, then who deserves it if not deserve it?
I think fair play deserves to go to the team that has worn a black top pretty much from the start of the tournament, which has been the Empires. They've really controlled the game out there in the middle. They've ensured the rain. Oh.
That's going to be 6. A maximum there from Vinod Rabadia. Right into the fans of the Mahadev Strikers, sending a message saying this game is not over, my friend. I'm still here. How about that for a shot right over the head of Tanzil?
What a shot there. The captain, as you see there, saw the ball sail over the boundary. They need almost 15 runs an over, despite those 2 sixes in that over.
After 11 overs, the Hariom Titans are on 75 for the loss of 5. They require 132 of 54 balls. At the crease, Chikesh of 3 and Vinod with 6s, 17 runs on the scoreboard.
Rikesh Hirani back into the attack. Can Jignesh take the attack to Rikesh now? Tried to slog sweep. Just settle for a 1 there. Interesting to see how Rikesh bowls this.
I think Rikesh was calling. He didn't realize he was dropped.
Some fair play points deducted for that team there. Yeah, Rikesh bowls quite slow in the air. Has a big loft. Pretty much incites the batsman that you can step out if you have the risk. Look at that. Nice flight to the delivery, inciting the batsmen to step out.
And great fielding too.
step out there. We'll just find the long on fielder there.
Vinod Rabadia back on strike, looking to now create problems here for the Mahadev strikers. Not enough problems for them to be worried, but just creating problems here. Again finds the long on fielder, Lucas Oluwatch, who still has a few more overs to come into this game as well.
I think the fall of the first 3 wickets pretty much was a signal of the downfall of Titans in this match. And the score of 200 certainly doesn't help you. Look at that.
Overs, Hariom Titans on 79 for the loss of 5. They require 128 of 48.
Oh,
Raj
shot.
Patel hit over it, just over the fielder. It's a massive six there from Vinod Rabadia, who's hit Raj Patel for a maximum. Just walks out one step over the, just also over the fielder right there. Wow. What a way to start the 13th over here. Raj Patel under lots of pressure here for the Mahadev strikers.
And while that was happening, the captain has decided to swap fielding positions. He's on the long one boundary personally. Slapped short and wide, doesn't concede any.
Raj Patel. He's got 6 wickets in this Swaminarayan Pro20. At the top of the table, Dhruv Surya from the Mafuko Mavericks. He's got 13 wickets. And below him is 9 wickets of Francis Mutua, Playmaster Warriors, and Nemaya Odiambo of Mombasa Cement Giants on 9 wickets as well. Tanzil Sheikh has 8 wickets, who is doing well here on 4th of the wicket taken table.
Vraj bowled brilliantly after going for a 6 in the first ball of this over.
Goes for the direct hit, great fielding, good recovery, single picked up, and that wraps up at the 13th over.
7 overs to go here. The Titans are 87 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Require 119 in 7. That was the downfall. Losing Narendra Patel for a knot. Losing Narendra Patel for a duck was pretty much a turning point in the Titans' chase. And a
There
change.
you have it on your screen, Mitesh. On a Thursday night, would you be able to chase that score? 119 off 42.
At this junction, definitely not. It's a bit too of a big ask, very big ask.
Hiten Vicaria for Mahadev strikers and his first over. They pick up 2 runs. Yes, they do.
Look, 17 runs an over It's almost, if you break that down, you're looking at striking, getting 3 runs every delivery.
I think it was Hiten Vekaria's 6 that got Mahadev strikers from 199 to 205 tonight. And how about that for his 6? That's another one up in the air. It's going to be 1 bounce 4. What a shot that is from Vinod Rabadia, bringing up his score to 33 runs.
Wow. Vinod seems to be the only batsman now that is showing intent to clear the boundaries. Oh, shot and wide, tried to slap it through the point region. Oh, that's a
up in
6.
the air. That's under the fielder as well. He doesn't get there. It's a 6. It's a massive one. Vinod Rabadia, 39 runs. He's got on a 6 for the Hariom Titans. It's a maximum.
That looked 6 all the way from the time it left the bat of Vinod Rabadia. Rakev was there in trying to see if that ball could land within the 30 yard, within the boundary line, but just so it sailed through over his head.
That brings up 100 for the Hariom Titans as well. Hiten Vekaria here, causing problems for his side.
Full toss there, straight to the fielder.
Final ball to come in this over from Hiten Vekaria. Can it be a dot, or is Vinod still in the mood?
In any game, a 12-run over for a batsman would have been a successful over.
That's caught. He's gone. He's out. Vinod Rabadia is sent back, packing.
And Vinod's tried to cut that, just finds the fielder on the 30 yard at the short leg position, and Hariom Titans and the strikers require 4 wickets.
Incoming batsman for the Hariom Titans is Chirag. Unusual applause for Vinod Rabadia for the Hariom Titans.
That is the score line that has really been hurting Titans right now. Only 2 players, one including Vinod, who just lost his wicket right now. Only him and Azaz scoring in more than 10 runs. All the rest of the other batsmen have been sent back to the pavilion, scored only single digits. There you've got this. It just looks very, very difficult from here on. 107 runs required of 6 overs. Rikesh brought into the attack, changes sides now.
Mitesh, 100 up for the Hariom Titans. For their dignity, they have done well to bring up that score. They still have 100 more to go. In fact, 107 of those still to come off the last 6.
And that's the challenge. They have 100 more to come to score, but they've lost more than half of their side. And that is sent to the square leg boundary. I think will be cut down to 1. No, the batsmen have a grid. They can make the second run.
Yeah, that's great fielding there on the ropes. This is smashed away by Gerard straight away as he gets into his striking. Gerard up in the air. There's a fielder underneath.
Now it will land safely.
Rakesh Patel here doing most of the work for his side, and as he's been doing for this tournament for the Mahadev strikers.
Absolutely. And what a perfect example to lead your team, from the front. Oh, Rikesh really trying to incite the batsman to step out there. The ball Is quite slow of his hand into the flight. Giving the batsman no power at all, and they have to generate most of that from their own bat.
Oh, what a crackling shot this is from Chirag for the Hariom Titans. Finds the boundary, gets 4 runs under his name. He's off and running. He should have come out earlier.
To the mid-off boundary. Well cut down there by Vraj. I think the two batsmen or those coming in next have pretty much decided that the team is going down with a fight, so they'll give it their best attempt at it.
Oh no, that's dropped. They'll come back for 2. Chirag's game is just to focus on this match right now, and he's doing just that.
A rare drop by Krishna Katukale in the deep
I think it was a
square
tough
leg
one there,
boundary.
Mitesh.
Yes, it was quite tough.
Oh, yeah. He had time to collect that one.
At the end of 15 overs, Hariom Titans are 112 for the loss of 6 wickets. Require 95 in 30.
After the 15th over, the Hariom Titans are 112 runs for the loss of 6. They require 95 of 30. No pressure.
There you get it. Tishara seems to be enjoying the music being played right now. He's waving to the fans. It looks like Krishna has injured himself from the previous attempt of catching. He will just rush back into the changing room for some magic spray and have his
So the
His
incoming
tap-
player for him
his fingers
is,
tapped.
yeah, Mepani comes in for the Mahadev strikers. It's crunched. Finds a fielder at the boundary. Hiten Vekaria coming in for his second over. Ended his last with a wicket. An important one. It was now his second over facing Chirag. Chirag also swings.
I think the message from the strikers captain is pretty clear. Just ball your normal deliveries. Don't do anything fancy. We have got this game under control.
Oh, he's bowled him! Hiten Vekaria picks up his second wicket and Jignesh has gone back walking. It's another bowled wicket.
Oh, just like as I was saying, the message from the captain is pretty clear. Ball straight line. Don't do anything fancy. It's the batsmen who will give away their wickets. And we saw that. Jignesh trying to cut a straight delivery very close to his body. Always going to be difficult to cut that.
The Mahadev strikers pick up their 7th wicket. Bowled by Hiten Vekaria. Jignesh on 8 goes back into the dressing room. Upcoming batsman Vikesh for the Hariom Titans. Hariom Titans are at 114 for the loss of 7. They require 93 of 27.
My namesake Mitesh is coming out to bat, and from where we sit right now in the com box, the Hariom Titans fans seem to be marching out of the stadium, marching out of the grounds. They seem that they've seen enough from their team tonight. They are leaving quite disappointed. The team has not put up any fight in the second innings.
Yeah, this is a huge blow for the Hariom Titans. It was a match that they should have well prepped for, well, pushed for as well. They were relaxed. They were on the back foot, and Mahadev Strikers stepped up their game in this match number 4 in 5th day of cricketing action here at the Swaminarayan Pro20.
Oh, what a delivery by Hiten that was.
Hiten Vekaria putting on a show, a bowling show here for the Mahadev Strikers. Final ball to come.
Oh, talk of more
wrap up this
pressure.
over.
2 slips in a
Two
T20
slips.
game. And
That's
it's
found the
just
gap. It's going
found
to
the
race towards the
vacant
boundary. It's 4 runs there
third
for
man
the Hariom
boundary
Titans.
there. Mitesh has perfectly slapped that. Just to tell the opposition captain that I'm no walkover so far. Look at that. Short ball outside the off stump line. 89 required of just 24. Hariom Titans are
That
looking
is shocking.
down.
Only 3 players with double
Big
figures.
a big defeat here.
Now let's just see how this is going to pan out. We've got 4 more overs to come. And the Hariom Titans require 89 runs. Rikesh for the Strikers. Sweet. Clipped over, finds the man, just a single picked up there from Chirag. Rikesh hasn't picked up a wicket today. He'll look forward to doing that tonight.
Well, he would wish to get into the picking of wickets right now. I think he'll be quite content with how the other bowlers have gone on with their own business. Less pressure on him.
Oh, that's slapped, but there's a fielder. Just a single. Chirag back on strike. You can see runs already trickling out of the Shree Cutch Patel International Stadium because they have assumed the result of this game.
Or they could just be fans of Hariom Titans who can't bear to see their team being hammered in this manner.
Is that gone? Umpire calls it. It's out. Rikesh does pick up his wicket. It's the 8th for the Mahadev Strikers.
Mahadev Strikers pick up their 8th wicket courtesy of Rikesh. Chirag put on 13 runs for the Hariom Titans. And we have our next batsman coming up. Hariom Titans require 87 runs in 21 balls. And they have 2 wickets in hand for them.
And with that wicket, I think if there was any doubt over the results, it pretty much confirms that. The stadium has just gone quiet. The Titan fans are they have pretty much wrapped themselves in the blanket and wish this was just a nightmare of a game. Oh, what a performance has been by the Strikers. It started brilliantly with the bat. Chirag Sisodia led them from the front, and then Tishara Pereira applying those finishing touches with a blitz of a 50-run there, and then the bowlers came out fully pumped, picked up 3 crucial wickets in the power play, and ever since then it pretty much looked one-way traffic all the way.
Yeah, you're right. It's looking as one-way traffic, and this game is just as good as saying it's done. because 86 of 20, even Tom Cruise can do it. We have Sumit Halai here coming in to bat for the Hariom Titans, and Mitesh on the crease for the Hariom Titans as well. They require 25 runs in every over. And the Mahadev strikers are definitely looking to play the finals this Saturday. 5th game in 7 days. Yeah, just put that into context.
I think it's just a matter of formality here. The strikers have to bowl out, or unless they get 2 in 2. And that could just, oh, it's landing safe to the long one boundary. 3 overs to go. Titans are 122 runs for the loss of 8 wickets.
After 17
He then will carry on to bowl the 18th over.
Ouch.
Almost carried there to Raj.
Must have hurt that one, getting the ball at the shin. Hiten Vekaria coming here with the attack. And Sumit Halai to face. Yeah, formality for sure, but opportunity. Ooh, that's just clipped over the man at point. They come back for 2. I think this is good sportsmanship now from both sides. Playing for the game, not playing for intent.
Well, the intent was done in the power play. And I think both the batters and the one coming in next will just want to enjoy their time out in the middle. The game is pretty much decided.
That's up and over. There's a field underneath. He takes it, he's out.
Pushkar has taken that.
Hiten Vekaria has picked up 3 wickets in this innings. What a performance from him.
And we've got 1 wicket to go before the final nail in this coffin is sealed.
Mahadev strikers pick up their 9th wicket. Sumit Halai caught out. And Hiten Vekaria has 3 wickets for the strikers. Incoming batsman is Chirag for the Hariom Titans. The Titans require 82 in 40.
तेरे पीछे पड़ा ये मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा तेरे पीछे पड़ा जरा Two deliveries to go in this over for Hiten. Can he pick up a 4th wicket and wrap this game up? And it is, the umpire has raised his fingers. And that's the end of the first semi-finals. Mahadev strikers have pretty much hammered the Hariom Titans, and they march on to the big final here on Saturday. Commiserations to the Hariom Titans. You've had a brilliant tournament. Hold your head up. You're absolutely brilliant, but today was just not your day. The Mahadev strikers were brilliant in all aspects of their
Oh
game.
my, Mitesh. What a semi-final we have witnessed here. The first one of the Swaminarayan Pro20. And Mahadev Strikers have won it. And won it by how much? 81 runs. Well, it's been a pleasure being your host for this semi-final. Mitesh, it has been a grand match here between the men in purple and orange, the Horium Titans, taking on the Mahadev Mavericks in green and black.
That's it from us, from the Combox. Be sure to tune into the live commentary tomorrow from 7:15 for the second T20 game, the T20 Pro20 Swaminarayan Pro20 semi-finals. It's about the Mavericks and the Cement Giants. This commentary is brought to you by Radio 44. Joined me here was Jamil Alibai, who has gone down to the post-match presentations. And I'm Mitesh Chawda signing out tonight.
Can you hang out for a bit? Can you hang out for a bit? For the whole team. You guys are all man of the match. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you. How are you feeling? All right, Swaminarayan Pro20. The finalist number 1, Mahadev Strikers! I'm going to call out the man of the match in just a bit, but I don't think, if you can all agree with me, there should be one man of the match. 5 days, 4 games, in the finals, Mahadev Strikers are all man of the match. Well, we don't have 10,000 checks for all of the Mahadev Strikers, but they must be very happy to be in the SPT final. And it's time for me to call out the captain first quickly. Rakesh Patel, ladies and gentlemen. Rakesh, I have only one question. How?
I thought 200, I think the way Chirag and TP batted for us, 200 on that pitch was Pasco. And the way our bowlers and we took our chances. So I think that was the game-changing thing.
Would you have ever thought coming 3 games back-to-back in this week, you would make the first 200 in a opening batting?
I think it's just about momentum. I think 4 games in 5 days, it's something we need to thanks the boys. It's not easy. And the way we played today, it looks like we played as a team. And that's what we want.
Well, if you have a message for your fans and your team tonight, Rakesh, what is that message?
Thank you. Come Saturday again. Hopefully we win the trophy.
Thank you so much, Captain Rakesh Patel of the Mahadev Strikers. And now we have the Man of the Match award. Mr. Dheeraj Vekaria and Kalpesh Solanki to present this award to the Man of the Match. Who is the Man of the Match? Tisara Pereira? Rakesh Patel? It's your wicket keeper Chirag Sisodia! Half a century for him in this match. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for your Mahadev Strikers Man of the Match. All right, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mahadev Strikers once again into the finals of the Swaminarayan Pro20. Congratulations, thank you, good night. Tomorrow, semi-final number 2, we have the Mafuko Mavericks take on the Mombasa Cement Giants. We already have one team in green in the finals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Swaminarayan Pro20. A huge round of applause for all of yourselves here tonight. Thank you to everybody. Have a good night.